Hey guys, welcome back to another tumbling tutorial. I'm Coach Tessa, the owner of Odyssey Sports. Today I'm going to focus on roundoffs. So I'm going to focus on some drills that are going to help teach our athletes roundoffs. So these are drills that we should be doing even when we know how to do a roundoff, even when we know how to do a roundoff flip full, etc. So every single level we should still be focusing on our roundoffs and the drills and basics for this skill, because it is one of the most important things in any of our tumbling passes where we do a roundoff. But these drills are also going to help our athletes that are still learning how to do a roundoff. Basically, first of all, what I want to mention is the difference between our two types of roundoffs. So we have our first roundoff, which can be where our feet land in front of us when we are coming out of our roundoff, and that's going to help us have momentum going backwards. So really we want to use this one when we're going into a skill such as whips or back handsprings, because that will help give us the momentum going backwards. Our second type of roundoff is when we have our toes landing behind us, and that's going to help us get a rebound going up. So then we can do a back tuck, a layout, or any skills where we want to go up rather than back. It's really important to teach our athletes the difference between these two roundoffs so that when they get down the track, they understand where they have to place their feet to help them with the skill that they're doing after their roundoff. To make sure our athletes have the correct body tension or strong enough body tension for their roundoffs, I like to start off with teaching my athletes how to do a cartwheel to their tummy. So they're going to do a cartwheel and then land on their tummy on a soft surface. Making sure when they land though, they're not going to a Superman shape or they're not doing a worm out of their roundoff. They want to make sure they're really tight and in their closed body position, like we would be if we were to do our snap down out of our roundoff as we exit the roundoff. So Jessie's going to do her cartwheel in, land on the tummy nice and flat in that closed shape. And squeeze out. Beautiful. So landing all at once and making sure we have really strong body tension, squeezing tight. So for our next drill, this is a great one to start to teach our athletes how they're going to bring their feet together in the middle of their roundoff. So a lot of the times our athletes can get a little bit confused when they should bring their legs together. So ideally we want them to bring their legs together when they're in their handstand. So this one here, we're just going to do a cartwheel. So I've added in a bit of a height. So Molly's going to start off the box, kick up onto the box. So it's going to work on the heel drive, so a nice strong heel drive that we need for our roundoff. The hands go on the end of the box, and then it's giving her a little bit more height to practice the step down and to practice getting her chest up. So she's going to do a cartwheel and then land feet together, and then she should almost feel like she's falling back as well as we come out of the roundoff. All right, let's do that. And chest up tall, good. Keeping our hands here, yeah? That's going to help us when we start to learn roundoff back handsprings and thinking about snapping our toes under before we go into that back handspring with those arms. To make sure our roundoffs are nice and strong, we want to also encourage our athletes to be stretching their roundoffs out as long as they can. So to create power, to create lots of power, we need length, and that will also allow our athletes to get their body into the correct angles and body positions they need to be in. So I've chosen a couple little objects to place down on the floor that's going to help my athletes see visually where they need to be reaching to. So you might have to adjust the length depending on the height and size of your athletes, but figure it out, play around with it a couple of times, and then you can start challenging them and spreading them out even more to see if they can reach even longer. So Jessie's going to do a power hurdle over the object and then reaching far over the last red one. Her hands are going to go on the other side to make it nice and long. Reach low. Beautiful. And then that's going to help Jess start working towards that nice tall rebound like we just saw, ready for when we are learning tucks or layouts or any other skill like that. Next drill that I like to do, you might notice sometimes when your athletes are learning roundoffs that they land with their chests really low and in a pike position. So to teach them how to start getting their chest up and get them into the habit of getting their chest up, I like to use even an air barrel or a cylinder, or you can use some form of box if it's small enough and it fits. And the athletes are going to put their hands in front of the cylinder and then rebound over to land on the other side and then think about getting their chest up. So the object is there to stop them from landing down too low, because obviously the object's going to be in the way. Again, just keeping it nice and soft in case they do land with their chest down a little bit. All right, Molly, let's see that one, make it nice and long. The The last drill that I'm going to show you guys today is a fairly simple one, but it's just teaching our athletes how to flick through their fingers in a round off, because that little flick through the fingers and full extension of the wrist is going to make a massive difference for giving them the ability to land with their chest up nice and tall and in that nice strong position. So I've got Jess sitting against a wall just in her L sit. She's going to put her arms up to her ears, and then with the object, she's just going to shrug through her shoulders. Sorry, let's try again. That's it. That was what she's going to do though. She's going to shrug through her shoulders and then push and flick through her fingers to flick the object away. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and can take something out of the drills I took you through. If you would like to see more behind the scenes of drills and what else we get up to, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Odyssey Sports, and also check out the other videos that I have up here on YouTube of all my other skills that I have done drills and demonstrated different activities and exercises for your athletes to get better at those skills. If you'd like to see future videos, make sure to subscribe to us here, and also let us know in the comments below what other videos that you guys would like to see. If you'd like to have me come and join you at your gym, head to our website at www.odysseysports.com.au. Check out the guest coaching section of our website and we can organize a time for me to come into your gym. I also have some online coaching that is brand new, so if you would like to be coached by me online, so it's virtual, we can work together throughout the season. I can give you help with lesson planning, tips for routine choreography, coaching styles, etc. Make sure you send me an email below or head to our website and check out the form there. Apart from that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week.